right.
Yep,
Okay. And we're live.
All right. I'm going to say this and get it out the way. I think the right 100 dudes can take on a gorilla. But I also think
We ain't even started this podcast.
I also
and you
think-
already hitting the hot button top. We're not supposed to get political.
let me also say, I think 100 guys versus a chimpanzee would be just as hard. But I think they could do it too.
Here's the deal. Charles, we used to, hold up. Before we get into this, I'm Charlie.
I'm Charles. He's the pretty one.
You were watching Buhurt Is Love, the dopest podcast on the interwaves for all things armored combat, and apparently dudes versus gorillas, because that's what's on the internet today. Brought to you by a new flavor from Zevia, strawberry lemonade, which is my current favorite.
And I got grape, which is actually really good. It's really good.
They're better. So the Zevias are way better if they're the fruit flavors.
Yeah.
Like the lemon lime.
The root beer is really good too. The root beer is
The
really
cream
good.
root beer is.
Yeah. The cream soda.
The ginger root beer is all right, but the cream soda is good. And the ginger ale is also good.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, enough ad for enough not paid ad for Zevia.
Yeah, right. Zivia's like, I love these guys. We should send them some merch.
Hey, look,
Zivia, if you want to send us some merch, man,
I'm down.
we've got over 100 subscribers. I'm
That means
just saying.
it's over 100.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
All right. So anyway, 100 dudes can totally take a gorilla because we used to hunt mammoths.
Yeah, but we use spears. I'm talking about your skin and bones, hands and feet.
No.
No, no.
So here's the problem.
Okay.
Here's the problem. Unless these 100 dudes are on meth, when the first dude gets ripped to pieces, what are the other 99 going to do?
That's why I say the right 100 guys. Because here's the deal. You got to understand, you're going to sacrifice 12 to 25 of you pretty immediately.
75, 80.
And the rest of y'all have to pass your leadership test and not retreat. Dog. You got to.
No.
Like.
No.
Because here's the thing. That gorilla's going to get tired. I feel like he'll get tired around person 30.
I mean, I guess if you're just going to, but you're feeding him XP the whole time. You're just going to keep leveling up.
Sacrifices got to be made.
No.
So, all right. So, like, here, I'll give you the first five. Eddie Hall, right? Eddie Hall. Let's go with Francis Ngannou from you know what? I'll also take who's the bronze bomber? Oh, God, he's the bronze bomber. He lost to the Gypsy King or whatever. I can't remember his name. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's say like Brock Lesnar, like a prime Brock Lesnar. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like Daniel Cormier, right? You know,
John Jones.
Yeah, right. So yeah, like the right combination of guys.
Well, then you got to have.
We're gonna lose some phenomenal athletes.
You got to have Bjorn.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Right.
Oberst.
Yeah,
Robert Oberst.
Right.
But we taking the top 1% of humanity, gonna get offed by this gorilla.
And also because I'm so terrified of him, I feel like Matt Kredicanin would make something work too. Because
speaking of Matt Kredicanin, guess who was at practice last weekend?
Yeah, I heard. Kind of glad I
guess who didn't recognize him?
Was it you?
Nobody. Nobody recognized him. Because we got a new dude named Matt on the team, and Brendan was like, hey, Taylor Jones is going to be here for practice, and then Matt's going to be there. Oh, okay, it's the new guy, Matt. And Kredicanin walks in, and he's been gone for 2 years. He's got a different mustache. Looks a little bit, looks different.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm not expecting to see him at practice. Mm-hmm. And so Vince is like, who that? I'm like, because he walks up and, kind of slaps him back, hey, what's up? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And he was putting on loaner armor. So I was like, that can't be. Yeah, I mean, Kredicanin has his own armor.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? He's putting on loaner armor, and then we go several rounds, and he takes his helmet off, and he's holding an axe, and I'm like, that's Kredicanin.
It's
him. It's like instant recognition. I was
we need to explain it for anybody who doesn't know. Like, Matthew Kredicanin is probably the only person I'd put up there with Austin as far as swing power.
It's not even about power. It's the precision, the accuracy, and the sheer ease at which he ends you.
I'll say effectiveness.
Oh, dude, he's probably the most effective axeman in the sport. He's the most terrifying axeman in the sport because he's the only one that keeps me up at night. Like, I have legitimate nightmares about this dude. ending me in the list.
Oh man, I watched him hit Brett like whenever we first fought.
Brett died. He died on his feet.
When we first fought, what's it? Iron Phoenix.
Yes.
And he hit Brett in the back of his helmet, and Brett was like,
Brett went and then rebooted. Now, Brett being Brett, he rebooted on his feet, but he was definitely out for like.
Why? Brett is Buhurt's champion. They're like, yeah, Brett is seeing the guy get done like that. I was like, I don't know if I want to fight these guys. I don't know.
So we
fearing me for years.
The first time we were at Carnage, I got the privilege to go in and take a dive on all the rounds we didn't think we were going to win, and we go in against Iron Phoenix, and you and Essex stepped out, and it was me and Court.
Yeah.
And Court goes, "What do we do?" I was like, "Whatever you do, don't let that guy hit me." Yeah,
straight up.
And so we go out there, and I'm like, "Oh no, look, I fell over." Yeah. And then I look up, and poor Court is getting held up on the rail, and Kredicanin is just absolutely blasting Court. God. And I'm like, Court is better you than me.
Yeah, Court is the only guy who could have not died from there. Court was like what, 280, 300 pounds,
he
but
still is, and he still bench presses like 515 for reps.
He was like, Court is this wide, legit,
and that tall,
that tall, like just absolutely jacked.
Legitimate dwarf. He is absolutely jacked.
Yeah.
So,
but so is Kredicanin joining the Warlords? What's happening?
No, he was just down for practice.
Oh, okay. Okay, just
taking a little break from his job over in Ukraine, and here doing some practice, and then I think he's headed back to the West Coast, and then hopefully next time we get him in Dallas, he will be on the podcast.
Dog, I would love that, dog. That man right there, like.
He didn't have quite enough time to squeeze it into a schedule this time around, but we'll try to get him next time on the list.
And also, he's not just scary in the list. That motherfucker's terrifying.
No, he's super nice.
He is, but
he's like one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Awesome dude, super intelligent. Like
he is super nice, but like I said, like I know who to be scared of, and that's a person. Like I would not mess with that guy.
No. Kredicanin definitely gives off the you don't want to mess with me.
Yeah,
vibes.
like so. And like I said, chill dude, really sweet, but.
Yeah,
I'm still terrified.
Dude, so you talk about like the average Buhurt fighter gets blasted for being crayon munching, autistic, screeching,
nerd,
basically. I think it was before we did that event down in Florida. Kredicanin and I were up talking robots and lasers and
very intelligent.
And he's like. And we get done, we get back. And I was working at the time trying to figure out how to get a robot to turn the dice in the laser so that we could engrave them, right? And I go home, and then Kredicanin emails me these 3 like doctoral theses on the exact subject that we were talking about. He's like, "These might be helpful."
That's so cool, dude. It's so cool.
And it was particularly about robot vision in detecting edges in shiny metal. Like the exact thing that we were talking about, because he was.
Is this gonna be the Matt Kredicanin Man Crush episode? Is that what's happening?
We gotta wait till he gets here. To fully geek out about Kredicanin. I mean, it was cool to get to see Kredicanin at practice. We're getting ready for the Cincinnati Siege, the Harambe Memorial Cup.
Yeah, I will not be at this one because, of course, it's during
unfortunately
my home fair season.
It's at a Ren Fair.
Oh,
which already makes me like it a whole lot less.
Yeah, well, hey. So it's kind of... Also, if you are coming to Scarborough Fair, any of you 1 or 2 people that of the 100 plus that are subscribed to us, look out for the Dallas Mythics and Dallas Warlords at the Scarborough Fair.
Hey, between all our channels, we've got like 1,000.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, sure. All right.
Right.
So between the Dallas Warlords and the Dallas Mythics, we're going to be having some display fights. It'll be May 27th.
Sure.
I believe.
I don't know.
27th or something.
Also, of more importance, if you want to see me and Charles fight, because Charles called us out several podcast episodes back. We are pro fighting in Houston on June 14th.
Exciting.
I hate you.
Hey, man.
Middle of June, Houston, air conditioned facility.
No, dude, no.
And this is all your fault, Charles.
Well, it's just
your fault.
It's 3 2-minute rounds, man.
3 2-minute
3 2-minute rounds. I wonder if they let us get away with a minute and a half.
About like 2 minutes.
3 2-minute rounds.
Because it's going to be 3 2-minute rounds.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Still don't know who I'm fighting.
Houston, August 14th. Not August, September. I'm going the wrong way. June 14th, pro fight. Charles and I against a couple Houston dudes.
Yeah.
Think you're fighting Taylor Jones is what I hear?
I hope not, but shit, hey.
The current legendary
light heavyweight champion.
This is,
hey, you talk about opportunities.
And
talk about opportunities all the time. This is an opportunity. Like, straight up.
I mean,
getting put up against somebody who's with that many accolades, who has that much experience. Like, this is an opportunity for me.
Yeah.
And like, I plan on not jacking it up, but hey, Taylor. I remember when Taylor Jones started fighting, and yeah, I'm proud of that guy. But
dude's come a long way.
Yeah, we'll see.
I remember back in the day when you used to just put hands on
just
Taylor,
like,
he'd just fall over because he was like, I'm terrible at grappling, and just die. Now, I've seen him, and the last time I saw him fight, he came in clutch in 2 rounds.
Yeah,
with grappling takedowns to win.
Absolutely,
and I mean multiple, not like one, like beating 2-on-1s, and then he did one round where he got 3 takedowns, all grappling.
He definitely learned. So in Spain, when we got our 4th place, he was the last one up, and it was actually it was a 2-on-1, and the guy the guys that he was fighting with, I don't know, but same takedown, and then he got Taylor Jones for it too, and I guarantee you, Taylor Jones went home and looked at himself in the mirror and said, "Never again." Yo,
yeah,
because
he's definitely leveled up.
Yeah, he has been on fire. He's been on fire.
Yeah, he's definitely leveled up, and I think a lot of it is his AMMA training.
Yeah, absolutely.
Training for Armored MMA.
Absolutely.
Also, what's another thing? This isn't going to be up by then, but this Saturday, AMMA in Houston. So we're Warlords are hitting practice on Saturday, and then we're gonna bust down to Houston for the weekend.
It's gonna be dope.
Go see AMMA.
AMMA.
So that's gonna be fun. Because I've not been to an AMMA event yet.
I haven't either, man.
AMMA. Why can I not say that?
It's kind of hard.
It's the East Texas mush mouth.
Emma.
We just call it AMMA. That's it. Official. It's AMMA.
Adam calls it AMMA, so
it's AMMA from now on. I don't know if it is or not, but that's what we call it. AMMA.
Yeah. A little bit of a different rule set for that one too. I know in AMMA, whenever you get somebody taken down, you're allowed to drop your weapon and like punch or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
yeah, some warlords. Adam, I think Adam will be fighting. Is he? No. Okay. Huh.
I think it's BJ.
BJ.
I think
BJ's making his AMMA debut.
Yep.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby.
BJ's down there throwing down.
Yeah, Pete
and Pete Mo.
We got to talk about this, Pete.
Yeah, okay.
We got to talk about this,
Pete. I'm not 300 pounds. Jesus, dude.
So, it was wild. I was like, I think I could probably handle it if I get some training under my belt. I think I could handle it. And then Pete's like, maybe not you. I want to fight somebody my size. And he says Charlie, and I'm like,
we literally weigh pound for pound the same
me and
thing.
Charlie both weigh 250 pounds.
Like,
so
Pete out here thinking I'm in Titan weight.
Yeah,
Good Lord,
if you were
Pete.
5'11", 300, you'd be significantly bigger.
I mean, I'd be as big as I was before I started this sport.
Yeah. Like in the wrong way.
My shape was round. Yeah. As fat as I am now, I used to be fatter. So,
really eventful month coming up, and an eventful summer too. Because after Cincinnati Siege, we've got is the fan on for that one?
we're gonna pause.
Yeah,
I think that camera's dying, so we're gonna.
The largest medieval combat tournament in the world is coming to Texas. 20 countries and their best fighters, and a battle for blood and glory. Are you ready for the heaviest steel clash of 2025? For the first time ever, witness never before seen formats. 150 versus 150, and capture the flag mass battles. World-class duels that will set your blood boiling. Polearm, longsword, sword and shield, buckler, and even a triathlon. This is the real deal. The best and the best, only with IMCF. Can't make it? Watch every clash live from the comfort of your home.
Anyway, Pete, you wild for thinking I'm 300 pounds.
Yeah, that's crazy. Can you close the door, big dog? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's crazy. Right. That's next level gameplay.
Sound engineer got to close the door.
Get that door, Jamie.
Toby. Get the door, Toby.
Tomato. He's our Jamie right now.
I mean, he ain't got no Google.
You're right.
Give it a Google, Toby.
dude has no idea what we're talking about, Doug. That's crazy.
Anyway.
So we had an eventful summer coming up. Oh, yeah. After Siege, what do we got? What do we got next?
After Siege, we've got this new table that we're going to buy for the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we upgraded the podcast studio. Get ready.
In case you haven't noticed, now that we've got these lights or these mics hanging from
the new AK-49s mic stand.
Yeah.
The AK-49 mic stand.
The Avomet Kalashnikov 49.
Exactly. Aokio? I don't know. Amazon special?
Yeah.
So we're help with basically these are to help with editing because we need the microphones need to have very much differentiated between who is talking and when we have a third person. There's three mics and they start the streams get crossed and you never want to cross the streams.
Definitely muddies it up.
So
oh yeah, you can move these two back and forth a little bit. Okay.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. We're moving all over the world. We real podcasters. We got podcasting arms.
Real.
I still prefer the desk mounts, but
I do too.
Yeah.
But this can work. I think this can work.
Yeah, it'll be all right. So mainly it's for when we had a third person on the show. When we got a guest. We can extend the boom out to them. However, we're getting a new table, so these may go away and never be used because we'll actually have
space.
The round table. We'll call it Knights of the Round Table. How about that?
We will
it's a new podcast.
No.
Baby. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Knights of the Round Table.
You know how many everybody
Knights of the Round
everybody has a round. No, we're not doing a round. No. No.
Knights of the half round table because we're cutting the dude in half so it actually fits in the studio.
What's Knights of the Crescent?
There we go. All right. So what we got? I mean, dude, that camera overheating shook me.
Yeah.
I have lost what we were going to talk about.
I did too.
Like completely.
Is
it that way? Where does this need to be?
Oh my goodness. What were we talking about? We might have to go look.
Talking about Pete Mo thinking I'm 300 pounds.
Oh yeah. AMMA this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of getting into the Buhurt busy season now.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Because from April to
we got something every 3 to 4 weeks for the rest of the season. So we're going, like I said, end of this month is the Harambe Memorial Cup, and then we've got after
Hungary
that
next month.
Smack.
June
is Smack. July is Hungary.
What is Smack?
St. Louis, Missouri Armored Combat. Smack.
Okay, cool.
I think that's right.
Oh yeah, that's for the points. We're still trying to get
points.
that
We're chasing the points.
Sport.
Also, apparently, I have been challenged to fight that team captain.
Oh, okay.
For a St. Louis tabard. So with any luck, we'll have a tabard hanging up there soon.
Can I get in on? Can I fight somebody for a St. Louis tabard?
Hell no,
man.
I mean, maybe.
If you're from St. Louis and you don't mind pro fighting at 250, I want one of them tabards. So whatever I need to do for one of them tabards, we'll figure it out.
Pro fight? I was going to just go out there and do a thumb war.
I'll definitely thumb war for a tabard. That's easy. I'm
rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, my win-loss ratio on thumb wars is kind of insane.
Better than Vincent's win-loss ratio on thumb wars? Or on rock, paper, scissors?
Much better. Because what's he at?
0-1?
0-1,
Vincent. 0-1. Never not going to be salty about that.
Man,
them belt buckles were sweet, dude.
Those
and
were
we didn't
sweet.
get none.
Didn't get any.
All
of them.
because Vincent can't
we
do rock, paper,
Why didn't
scissors.
we just fight him?
I mean,
we could have just fought him.
We could have.
Next time.
So, anyway.
And then IMCF is also this summer in Conroe.
Yep.
I'm going to be
Then
fighting
Conroe.
on the 5s and the 10s. You're going to be fighting on the 10s and the 16s?
No, 5s and 10s.
Oh.
Bitch, we on the same 5 team.
I don't know. Sometimes you're like, I don't like 5s.
I mean, don't get me wrong. 5s is clearly inferior to 10s.
It's true. Very true.
All right. I know Mikey is currently screaming at
Everybody who does 5, you're wrong. You're wrong, bro.
I'm sorry. 5s is going the way of 3s.
Yeah, it is.
It just is. We get more and more 10s tournament every year. The fan engagement on 10s is way better.
Yep.
As our teams grow, 5s is not large enough to fit the whole team.
Yep.
We're going to be doing more and more 10s.
Yeah, we're gonna have 10s tournament because I'm not going to a 5s tournament where there's 8 people in my pool because there's a million 5s teams because everybody brought 5
Well,
teams.
don't get me wrong. Like large events are great. Carnage is fantastic. It's huge. There's like 200 fighters there.
Yeah.
But fans don't enjoy 5s. And at the end of the day, you've got to get
Not
fan
high level
engagement.
5s for sure.
Yeah, high level. Like Silver Division, that's where 5s top out. After Silver Division, it's just not enjoyable to watch.
It's so fun to watch.
Yeah, Silver Division, and again, we're stealing that from terminology from Carnage. We're talking about is not the top tier teams chasing the meta.
Yeah.
Watching a meta fight in 5s it's as boring as watching the ground game in MMA.
Unless
or
you're watching Kenya's. Because they do that special double center situation.
That helps. It does, but
it's still, yeah,
3/5
it's
of
not
their
enough.
team is giant rail grind.
Yeah. Yeah. 3/5 of their team has to compromise on certain things.
Charles.
What? They don't all do the rail grind.
Is that gonna be the title of this episode? 3/5 compromise. Kenyas makes the 3/5 compromise.
Oh my god! Yo, this grape. We shouldn't have gotten this grape soda. It's unlocked something. It's like, before this episode, Charlie was like, "I don't know if I should give you a grape." I said, "Give me a grape, and it'll be fun." And now look at this.
See what happens. Charles turns stereotypical.
Yeah, right. I go for like how Cyrus goes from Cyrus to DeAndre.
Dude. Nothing better when Cyrus gets a few beers in him,
Bro,
and the DeAndre comes
painkillers?
out.
Oh my god, dog!
His filter disappears.
Who was that dude? Was like, oh, I don't know.
I don't remember who it was. The guy used to do some announcing, and Cyrus was like, "Yeah, I just mute you."
Yeah, he was like, I don't know if people even watch that. Cyrus was like, I mute you, dog. And then the barbecue place we went to was not good.
No. It was trash.
Garbage. There is no reason for my brisket to be cut as thick as a steak. What are y'all doing?
Or dry as jerky at the same
what
time.
are we doing? And don't get me started. But yeah, Cyrus had that broken arm, and he got some painkillers, got a couple beers
in him, and he was DeAndre came out
here. Oh my goodness.
Anyway, so I think that Conroe is probably going to be the best IMCF event since Scotland in 2018. That's my prediction. We got the 150s going on. I know. I've already had a bunch of fighters messaging me about joining the 150s, so I'm kind of pumped about that.
Are we gonna do New World versus Old World like they did?
I don't know.
I would New World versus. I'm down.
It might be everybody versus America because we should have a ton of fighters from America doing that. So
that works for me. Definitely works.
And
for me.
it is for medals.
Yeah.
So it is for medals. It's competitive.
I don't think we have 150 fighters
in America.
I'm talking about. Oh, I guess they.
I mean,
dude,
we have 200 fighters from Carnage every year.
Okay, fair. Oh yeah, so, fair.
So plus we're gonna have like 80 fighters from America on Team USA.
Already on the team.
So
yeah, fair. Everyone versus America would be dope, and it's also not topping out at 150. That's
they'll do more for sure.
Yeah, either everyone versus America or I want New World versus Old World because I want to give them Europeans the hands, dog. I want to give them. I want to give them every bit of the hands. I love fighting against those guys, and I'm going to be on Team America this year. I know it's been a year hiatus.
Last year was somebody got sick at quals and didn't make the team.
Dude, it was the worst. I'm sitting there with COVID, watching the fights. Like, yeah, there goes my team. We got some Ukrainians coming. I'm excited about that.
Why I've heard the Ukrainian team has actually officially registered now, that's good. And we've got I think Cyrus said there's 16 countries currently signed up. I could be wrong. The numbers may have changed, but
the ad says 20.
Okay, we're up to 20 now. Okay,
yeah,
so
that said 20.
Up to 20.
20 different countries.
So we should roll that ad roll like right now.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah. So check out the information about the IMCF Conroe event now.
Oh yeah, because there were 2 ads, so yeah, we got space for it.
I mean,
Because we had a break earlier for that.
oh, we'll just roll it twice.
Yeah, okay. I don't mind.
I mean,
What are I gonna say?
yeah.
What are you gonna do about it? Watch it. You know what? Watch the third one. I'm just playing. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I think that'll be. I think IMCF being in America and being really good means that we might potentially get some more world tournaments. Because even though Buhurt International is never probably going to do it, I think that.
I mean, every tournament that BI puts on is Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
So, or every international tournament they put on is Eastern Europe. So I doubt very seriously they're going to go anywhere
That's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I could see them going as far as like Western Europe, but probably not even then.
I think they've done Spain and they've done Portugal.
I think Spain and Portugal were both IMCF.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I actually have no clue. I know they've done Italy. So
yeah. I think this next year will be us because we're chasing points for possibly the prime.
Yeah, Warlords are chasing points to get prime, but it's
a reach.
So realistically, we're looking at, because we bombed Carnage again.
Oh yeah,
again.
Yeah,
Carnage curse.
Yeah.
So we got to back up 3 tournaments that with wins. We basically have to win 3 tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got to beat
doable, but
we got to beat Kenya's at the Harambe Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think the actual name is Cincinnati Siege, but the trophy says Harambe Memorial Cup on it. So, then we've also got SMAC, which I don't think there's any super competitive teams at SMAC, so that we should be able to.
It's in Kenya's area, isn't it?
No, it's in Missouri.
That's the Midwest. That's
and Kenya's will already have 3 tournaments.
So they wouldn't need.
So they don't necessarily need to come to SMAC. So I don't think they're registered for SMAC.
Mm-hmm.
And Dominus is not going to be at SMAC.
Okay.
So, long as we get a good lineup there, we should be okay.
Okay.
Then we've got Maryland, which Dominus is now going to, Kenya's is going to, and White Company is going to. So you've got 4 top-tier teams.
Thank God. Yes.
So that is not going to be a lockdown.
I've been wanting to fight White Company for a while.
I mean, I'm down to fight White Company. It's going to be damn good fights, but that is not a guaranteed win or even a 90% chance to win for us.
I'm going to say this, though. If we win that tournament, that's huge.
But we've got to get we basically have to get our IMCF lineup to Maryland.
Yeah.
We'll have to swap Bill for Cyrus,
mm-hmm.
And we'll have to get that entire lineup, including Austin, to Maryland.
Mm-hmm. We get BJ too, don't we?
Yes, okay. In that lineup we get BJ. So because we're gonna lose the Dami Lords to Dominus for that tournament. So we have to get the best lineup we can put forward is our IMCF lineup, swapping Bill because he's gonna be on Dominus for Cyrus.
Yep.
And that's going to give us a real good shot. That is a world-class team, but it is against 3 other world-class teams.
Yeah.
So
it'll be a test for sure. I'm looking real forward to it. Like I said, I've been wanting to fight them White Company guys again for years because I always got gas or smoke for the English teams, dog. I just do. I always got it for them. Because here's my thing. You can't tell me they actually talk like that for real. They're faking it, bro. They're faking it. I'm telling you. They wake up, they sound like me and you, and they go, hip hop cheerio, and then they start doing it, dog. I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you. That's
we're top of the morning, governor.
Top of the morning, governor. Yeah, they all. I'm telling you, they put their accent on, and then they go outside.
They put their accent on.
There's they don't actually talk like that, bro.
Oh my God.
Australians, I might believe, but yeah, them Brits don't talk like that for real, bro. I'm gonna forget I said this, and then I'm gonna be in the list with White Company, and Bull Mill's gonna cripple me. He's gonna be like, oh, we don't talk.
Bull Mill's not even English.
The team is.
Oh man!
Wait,
terrible.
Bull Mill's not English?
No.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. His name is not English. Yeah. Huh. Where's he from?
Poland? I think Poland.
Okay.
Watch me be completely wrong on that.
Yeah, he's gonna comment like I'm from Denmark or some shit like that.
So
man, we are not beating the pompous American allegations. If no other podcast did it, this episode.
I am the epitome of a pompous American.
Yeah.
Like, I'm 100% honest. The world follows American politics.
Oh, I thought.
Do you know what I don't know anything about? Anyone else's politics. I don't know who your prime minister is. I don't know who your king is.
I know who your pope is. He's American.
I'm going to reserve that. They'll figure out who that pope is.
Okay, fair.
I'm going to reserve that one.
Yeah, he's from Chicago.
As long as the first American pope's based, I don't care.
Yeah, he's got to be cool.
Crap.
Yeah.
So I actually wanted the African pope, the African bishop that was up for it. So he was pretty cool.
Can't lie to you. I had no clue it was even an African dude in the running. Do they vote for them? They vote those guys?
The bishops do. Yeah, and that's where they get the whole white smoke, black smoke.
Oh, okay, nice. That's how they
black smoke, no pope, white smoke, new pope.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Huh.
So you know the reason you get so many new popes?
What?
Because they're all old as hell and die.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, all right. Pope Francis was around for a good while, wasn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
So anyway, you know what? The Vatican needs an armored combat team.
Oh man.
You know why? Have you seen the Vatican Guards armory?
Imagine their. Oh my goodness.
Dude, if you
imagine their tabards.
Go Google pictures of the Vatican Guard armory. They have
put a picture of it right here.
We're not, but pretend it's right here. They have all top tier arms throughout the entirety of history.
Oh,
including today. Like I saw a picture of a guy holding some kind of a space rifle for knocking down drones or some shit.
That's really cool.
And they're all like super heavily armed. You cannot. And the thing is, you don't need to be armed like that to protect the Pope. Ain't nobody attacking the Pope.
Yeah,
right?
True that.
You need some guys with some MP5s.
Yeah, true,
right?
True.
Realistically. But these guys are armed to teeth and have been since forever. So you can't convince me that they are not hunting werewolves and shit on the side.
Yeah, there's got to be something special going on
like
there.
Like they often demons and stuff, dude.
Yo.
Like because their armor, they have some legit swanky armor. That would make like the most like drippiest Buhurt team ever.
But if there was a Vatican Buhurt team, they'd be unstoppable.
They'd have to be.
They'd be absolutely unstoppable. The capital of Buhurt would move immediately to Vatican City. Immediately. America's been putting in the work for the last 10 years to get it to become the best, and the Vatican's like, yeah, no, we'll take that back.
Dude, I mean, like Texas is now basically Buhurt Mecca.
It's true.
Right? We have basically 3 of the top 8 teams in the U.S. in the region. If you extend the region to include Oklahoma.
Okay.
I think you can make an argument for
I can make an argument
Free Company
for
to be
in top 10.
Being in the top 10.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they've come a long way now. They started to travel and fight together. And some of their fighters are, I mean, let's be honest. Heath and Zach have been on.
Dude, actually, oh my goodness.
Have been on.
Alex. Who's that? They have one more dude that's always with them, but he's kind of shorter.
Man, I don't actually.
That guy. Yeah. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, that's a good squad.
Yeah,
that's a good squad. Yeah,
but they've always got fighters on Team USA, right? And they consistently are in or chasing the medaling rounds in every tournament that they're at.
Yeah, and
they're always making semifinals.
Exactly,
always making semifinals.
Yeah, and shout outs to them, and I'm so proud of that. I
remember.
Then
you've got Houston, who when they show up, and they've been getting more and more consistent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is a fantastic team. They are, I would rank them probably contending for 3rd or 4th in the nation.
Yeah, straight up, because they usurped the Meatmen, who.
I mean, the Meatmen are a pickup team, but they did beat them, and those guys are awesome.
All I'm going to say is I think that most of the people at that tournament thought the Meatmen were going to beat them. And Houston battled.
Well, that's because Houston took a hard loss.
Yeah.
Right, like Houston leveled up as a team at IMCF quals.
at that tournament,
Right.
yeah.
And who else are you going to put there? Berserkers?
I don't think the Berserkers can hold.
I think Houston's going to dog walk the Berserkers.
I agree.
Right.
I agree.
Same thing. Pale Horse? No.
Pale Horse isn't there yet.
Pale Horse. I think. Oh my God.
I'd say Pale Horse
Ordo?
is top 15.
Ordo would give SJK a run for the money.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think.
I think SJK has Ordo.
I think SJK does, but I think it's 3 rounds.
Yeah.
I think it's 3 rounds.
It's gonna be a battle for sure.
And then I think. The other California team just escaped me.
Vagabonds.
Grizzlies, not Grizzlies.
The Vagabonds.
Not the Vagabonds. The Vagabonds do have Johnny Porter.
Yeah,
but,
can't ever count them out. War Pigs.
War Pigs.
Yeah.
Santos and Dylan Sweeney and the rest of the War Pigs.
The axe swinging maniacs.
Yes.
Dude. Every time those guys swing, I'm like, Jesus Christ, please.
That's spicy.
That's
spicy.
Every time.
So I think those.
Also, here's something.
Those are kind of the 3 teams you're talking about, especially since the Executioners have kind of dropped off, and they're just kind of chasing their own thing and not really not really competitive team anymore. So I think that's really who you're talking about for that. If you're not Dominus Kenya's Warlords in the U.S., that's the next.
I've got one.
I mean, who else would you put in that group?
I want y'all to comment and give me your top 10 teams in the U.S. Give me your top 10.
Yeah, rank them down below.
Yeah, I'm going to ask this on the Facebook as well.
Like in no particular we know.
No, I want them in order. I want them number one.
But for me, no, you got Dominus, Kenyas, and Warlords, but it's also kind of disingenuous to include Dominus on the list because it has both Kenyas and Warlords on it.
It's kind of
as well as Vagabonds and a couple of teams like that. So you really again, that's an all-star team that is made up of
all-star
Warlords
pieces.
and Kenyas. So discounting or not including Dominus, which is probably arguably the best team in the world,
honestly,
right? Because it's made up of the best fighters in the world, including Australians, including English folks. It is truly a who's who of Buhurt.
Yeah.
All right, so not including Dominus, Warlords and Kenyas are still are neck and neck for the top position, and I think depending on what lineup shows up and who's on that day is who wins. And we've seen that back and forth for the past 3 years.
Man,
right?
I wanted to beat them, they beat us.
So we beat them, they beat us. They beat us.
I wanted to beat them at the Arnold so bad, man. And
it was still a good fight, but they beat us in 2. Soundly beat us in 2.
Oh, Nick trucked my ass, dog.
Nick Huey destroyed you. He destroyed you.
We're gonna put that here. We're gonna put that here.
It's right there. Full screen.
Yeah,
full screen.
Oh,
get on it, Jamie.
It's
so.
I still lose sleep over that.
I mean, I would too. You guys,
and then he comes over after. And he's like, "I trucked the fuck out of Charles." I'm like, "Yeah, you did."
Yeah, you. And then Chad, the Ginger Gorilla, ripped my helmet off.
Oh yeah, dog. Yeah, that is what happened. They did kind of just target. They were like, "Don't let Taylor Jones swing. Get Charles down because that was the thing. I was like, I am in my mind. I'm as fast as McCabe, so I'm gonna chase him.
I mean,
and Nick Huey's like, he's gonna chase him. I got something for him. But yeah. And then Chad is like,
so huge.
He's like, "Come here, Charlie."
Chad is always like, "Hey, Charlie, you're my favorite dude to grapple." I'm like, "Could you grapple somebody else?" I like my helmet attached. Quit ripping it off. Which he has literally done every time I've grappled him. My helmet is broken. He's ripped the straps right out of it. And I don't mean it's because I've got faulty strapping or whatever.
He's
just so strong that once he gets head control, he goes to like pull me for whatever throw he's trying to do, and I'm like, "How about no?" And then my helmet goes. No one else in the sport is strong enough to do that. It's just him.
Yeah, Kenya is and that's another like example of a team that's
they have leveled up so much in the past 3 years.
They've taken the scenic route and
they're also consistently the largest competitive team in the nation because they can field 2 teams multiple times a year.
Yep. And both of their teams are gonna be good.
Yep. I mean, they won silver division at Carnes this year, didn't they? And then they got second in gold. Is that right? Second in gold? Yeah. In 5s. And then, of course, Kenya's Warlords Dominus.
I'd honestly say that's
gold in 12s.
I'd honestly say that's what people would rank us lower than them is because Kenya's consistently shows up.
I think you can make an argument to do that.
Yeah. Because Kenya's always shows up to carnage.
Because we have a line that rotates entirely too much to be as consistent as we need to be to consistently beat Kenya's.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think if we have all of our A line on Warlords,
it's not close.
I'm
not going to say it's not close.
It's not that it's not close because they did beat us at Wax Giving with our technical A line. We were missing BJ was it, but
yeah, okay.
Brett was puking in a trash can between rounds. Brennan was sick. Like we were off.
Yeah, it was.
I think I was the only person there that had what would be considered a good day for their normal stats.
Yeah,
like my stats looked up better than normal.
Okay,
but everybody else had a completely off tournament, so we chucked a huge wobbly at Wax Giving, and Kenya's just took us to town. They beat us. They beat us in 3 rounds.
Yeah.
So
they've kind of been our boogeyman the last few years.
Not really a boogeyman. It's a nice rivalry. Like I love the Kenya's guys.
Yeah.
Love you guys. You're awesome.
Yeah.
We fought together in international tournaments on 12s like they are one of my favorite teams. I think Kenya's and SJK are my favorite non-Warlords teams.
Yeah.
Like love those guys.
Yeah.
Like it's a fun rivalry. Like I enjoy fighting Kenya's.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun fight.
Yeah.
And I don't want that rivalry to go away. I want it to be neck and neck and neck and neck and neck and neck.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I like the back and forth.
That's gonna keep us getting better and keep us.
Yep. Yeah. It gives you a reason to train.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that. You know things. Speaking of things that I love, we have a new team in Texas. It's the Austin Blood Guard. They got a bat as their logo. Now, okay, hold up. The reason they got a bat is
really
because
cool.
the Austin Bats.
Yep.
It's the bridge, 31st Street Bridge. I'm getting that wrong. It's a bridge it's a bridge in Austin where every night, like hundreds of thousands of bats come out from underneath.
Yeah, like
it's huge. They black out the sky with bats every night.
It's
so
crazy.
if you're in Austin, go check it out. So they're the Austin Blood Guard. Zach is captaining the team now, and then he's got 3 other dudes: Brady, Connor, and
that's where Brady's from.
Yeah,
Brady's gonna be good.
So's Connor.
Yeah,
Connor's gonna be real good.
Yeah,
man,
Brady, get a good helmet because you've got a beautiful mind, brother, and I don't want nothing. I'm not joking, dog. Like you have a great mind. Please get a good helmet.
R.I.P. Headphone users.
Yeah, it's all right. Please get a good helmet, dog, because I didn't.
Look where we are now, Charles.
I'm eating crayons by the handful.
So, and then they've also got another dude. I can't remember his name. It's Pikachu something or other on Facebook. He's a Hispanic dude that is from foam fighting. Friends with Adam. Dude, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, but
that sounds familiar.
He's got long curly hair.
That sounds familiar.
Anyway, I'm sorry, I can't remember his name, but these 4 dudes are going to form a real good core for Austin to build their team around, and they're putting in the work. Zachary Warden is getting his team to travel every month.
Good.
To train, not to fight.
Good.
But to train.
Good.
And so we the first time I trained with them was in Conroe, and when we did the training at Conroe with the Outlaws, they wanted to do armor first, and typically this is a bad idea for training because after armor, everybody just dies and goes home. But these dudes, all of them, stripped armor off and went in and did 4 hours of soft kit after armor. So they are putting in the work.
Yeah, very much so.
So are the Outlaws. They're putting in the work too.
Who's the Outlaws?
The Outlaws are regulators.
Oh, you're talking about the regulators?
Sorry, regulators. The Outlaws are another team in Texas.
The regulators are probably the first team that has a legitimate sponsor too. Because aren't they like basically backed by the owner of that ranch?
Yeah. He's the captain of the team.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
So
I wanna do they sell cows? I mean, it's a ranch.
He sold down. He sold a number of head down. So I don't know if he's selling anymore.
I want some beef.
But he does raise Wagyu, Texas Wagyu, which is a Wagyu crossed with Angus, which is probably the best beef you're gonna get. So
please send us.
So anyway, when I tell y'all
that
Texas is Buhurt Mecca, this is what I mean.
Send us some steaks.
We also have and it's just becoming the epicenter of Buhurt in the U.S. and the world. Like when we have guys come in and train from all over the world. We've had several fighters move to Dallas to join teams, or to join the team. At this point, it's and you know this is I'm very vocal about this. One of my goals is to continue to make Texas better and better and better and better. So when you talk about Buhurt,
we're gonna have a team
US,
Texas.
It is Texas.
I want to get a team Texas to every international tournament.
We do. Like 85 or 90% of Team USA in.
No, but I mean like an actual team Texas. Like
in IMCF this year is Texas.
So we can just wear a Texas Temperance.
And so
I mean, they're the right color.
So hey, IMCF, I just want to let you know, Texas is period. We had people here in the 1400s, right? In armor.
Yeah.
Okay. And we are definitely more of our own country than Wales or Quebec.
And Scotland.
And Scotland.
Love you guys.
Sorry, Scotland.
Love you guys.
But I got to throw you that one too.
Yes.
So anyway,
love you
Texas, Team Texas, IMCF.
Yeah.
BI, also, since you want to do the world thing and not just do the club thing like you should, do the club thing. You should do the club thing, not doing the national stuff. Club thing. All right, do what you do best. Stick to what you do best. Quit muddying the waters.
Yeah, straight up.
Let IMCF be the Olympics, and you guys be FIFA. All right?
Yeah.
Do that.
You're going to make more money in FIFA.
Yes.
You got it.
All right.
Like straight up.
You do FIFA. Let IMCF do the Olympics.
Perfect.
Right? So, Team Texas, 2026.
Team Texas 2026.
2026.
Hashtag
Team Texas 2026.
Hashtag Team Texas
Y'all
2026.
comment below and let IMCF know that we want Team Texas for 2026.
To go.
Yeah. And is that Finland? I think it's Finland.
Yes.
I think that's Finland. So 2026 is Finland. So
Oh, wait. Yeah. 2026, I told Cyrus I'd fight with the Congolese team.
no, you're fighting with Team Texas.
if the Congolese, I gotta.
No.
The Knights of Wakanda have to show up for their African brethren.
If Team Texas goes and you ain't on Team Texas, I am stomping you, dude. That'll be an entire episode of me just stomping your ass around this studio.
Charlie's gonna find me. Charlie's gonna
walk in the
list.
studio, and it's just gonna be an axe to Charles's forehead. Boom!
Why am I wearing my
Today on
helmet all of
Buhurt
a
Is
sudden?
Love.
That's funny.
So, but yeah, that's so, and it's nice to see that we're getting there. Like the way we're progressing in the U.S. for Buhurt, there's plenty of top tier fighters that can make a solid Team USA. That is a contender team, and a solid Team Texas that's a contender team.
Very true. Very true.
So I think it's time that we actually have a Team Texas. It also gives us another international team.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
That's why I want to see it. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it allows more Americans to fight internationally. So more opportunities to grow the sport. Right. And with what IMCF is trying to do with the international club matches, it's Texas and it gives us Canada, USA, Texas, and Mexico, all with an easy travel distance on this in this hemisphere, right? And another team that we know the Texans travel internationally regularly. We as Texans, quote unquote, go to fight in Europe twice a year.
Are we doing Way of Honor?
We are not. Dominus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we talked about that already.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was decided that Dominus was going to go to Way of Honor, and that Warlords were not. Okay. So Warlords not doing Way of Honor this year.
That would have been some. Some valuable points.
Yes.
Yeah. That wouldn't have put us in. It would have put us in a much better position instead of having to win out like crazy.
Yeah.
We would have placed in.
And the reason why we have to win because if we're contending for the wild card slot, we have to beat on points every other team in the world.
That's
contending for the wild card spot, and Europe just has better opportunities to get those points.
True.
So we have to be one of the top two teams in order to qualify for Prime in 2026. So we a dark horse in the race for Prime.
Yeah,
basically.
we're probably missing Prime, but it's every 2 years. I guess it's time to get your money up for 2028.
I mean, look, don't count us out yet.
Yeah,
don't count us out yet. I'm just saying.
It's a dark horse for sure.
Because we have to. I mean, we could pick up the wild card slot, but I don't know what the points look like from the other countries, so I can't be like, yeah, we'll get. Because I mean, we will most likely pick up at least third in the U.S. Right?
Yeah. And it's only the top 2 teams.
Or the top 2 teams get picked, and the wild card slots will be third place from the rest of the world. And I don't know that Warlords will have enough points to beat all the other third place teams in the rest of the world.
You know what
if that wild card slot is decided by total number of points.
You know what the right thing to do is there too, and it's to have a wild card tournament. That's the right thing to do.
Yeah, but then nobody's going to go to it. It's another international tournament, right?
Yeah, it would suck. It would suck real bad, but that's the right thing to do.
That's what they call Next.
Yeah,
that would be the Buhurt Next.
Yeah.
What used to be Buhurt Next, right, which I'm sure is on BI's radar. And BI, just do Prime and Next, man. Like, come on, and do the Club World Cup, bro, right? But stop with the national stuff,
bro.
Just knock that
a
off.
fight-in or a play-in tournament for prom. Oh. Just because, like, you have basically the third place teams from every country, so everybody's still going to be good. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. I want to see that more than I wanted to see. What was it? I said I wanted to see whenever Daddy and Daddy had a fight. I said I want to see Jay's top 5 versus Andre's top 5.
I mean,
yeah.
The thing is, Iron Phoenix would have stomped the mud hole in all their asses.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, it didn't matter.
Yeah, I was like, whatever.
Right.
But
that was one of the things we didn't realize during ACL.
Because I was like, yeah, HMB, yeah, all of it, yeah.
ACL had, like, on average, the better Buhurt fighters.
Yeah.
On average. So, but in HMB world, you had the best team in the U.S., which was that Ordo Iron Phoenix team. And then you had
The largest medieval combat tournament in the world is coming to Texas. 20 countries and their best fighters, and a battle for blood and glory. Are you ready for the heaviest steel clash of 2025? For the first time ever, witness never before seen formats. 150 versus 150, and capture the flag mass battles. World-class duels that will set your blood boiling. Polearm, longsword, sword and shield, buckler, and even a triathlon. This is the real deal. The best and the best, only with IMCF. Can't make it? Watch every clash live from the comfort of your home.
I mean, I guess that's. Do we have anything else?
I mean,
we've been chasing rabbits. I mean, that's what we do on the show. We just chase rabbits.
Yeah.
So
one day we'll have
this is the
one day we'll know what we're talking about at the beginning and stuff, and then y'all will stop watching us because of it. we don't
have a script for any of these
structured.
shows.
I don't know anymore.
We don't have any script for these, and I'm too lazy to write one. So it's really just about whatever comes up while we're talking stuff. Mm-hmm. So our next episode will be on with Russ. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, we'll be on with Russ. So Russ Mitchell is one of our team trainers, and he is a Feldenkrais practitioner, and he knows a fantastic,
also very wise.
Yeah,
very very high wisdom.
Hit record
score.
on that book.
Very high wisdom score.
Pretty much for sure. So, but yeah. Like I said, Russ is incredibly good with body mechanics. He knows body mechanics at what I call an astrophysics level.
Yeah,
rather than just Newtonian physics. This dude is so much more in tune with what your body does. Like, he can take your third toe and make a rib wiggle by wiggling your toe.
Yeah,
he's that good.
Wow.
And he helps us out with recovery. He's one of the reasons why I'm still able to fight. Yeah, because I'm old and I would be recovering from injuries entirely too much if it wasn't for Russ helping us with recovery and stuff. So he'll be on talking about active recovery and other stuff on the next episode. Mm-hmm. But that's it for today. I'm Charlie.
I'm Charles. He's the pretty one.
And you've been watching Buhurt Is Love. Don't forget to check out artisandice.com. Use code Buhurt Is Love and get yourself a free set of dice.
Not these.
With your next order.
But
these are from Mars, baby. These are our Martian dice, new Martian dice, which they can't see when you hold it up to...
Sorry.
It's not a macro lens, man.
I don't know what that means, Charlie.
One day we'll get Charles convinced that he's got to hold it away from the camera.
Please focus. No, camera, please.
That's got the Mars Curiosity robot on it.
And this is Martian space dust.
Martian space dust comes from a meteorite that it was blown off the surface of Mars and impacted through a miracle of orbital mechanics, impacted the Earth, and we got the dust off that meteorite and turned it into a set of dice. So you can get sets. You can get a full set or a D20 at artisandice.com. Use code Buhurt Is Love at checkout, and you'll get a free set of dice with your order.
Boom,
Also,
boom.
don't forget to check out merch.Buhurt Is Love at that one and that one somewhere, and check out our shirts because you should get some shirts. And one day we have to get shirts.
One day we'll be wearing the shirts.
Yeah, but we should order our own shirts. On that note, see you on the next episode.
Because that's not cool. Ordering your own stuff. Ordering your own merch isn't cool.